And Castleford needing a lift. It's been all too rare between wins this year for the Tigers. They've had some highs this season, but not many of them. Lamb, and a sudden burst here from Armstrong with a kick back for Lamb to chase. How's the bounce? It's perfect, and that's the try. They thought they conceded at one end, but my goodness, they definitely scored at the other. Lachlan Lamb, the scorer, that left edge for Leigh, so productive again, and Leigh hit the lead.
A stupendous kick, a wonderful bounce for Lachlan Lamb, and he's not going to miss that. That's a brilliant kick from David Armstrong at full pace. I cannot tell you how difficult that skill is when you're travelling as quick as he goes, to be travelling at full pace, and he travels quickly, Dave. Let's not make no mistake about that. Back towards the post, and Lachlan Lamb dots down.
And there's the kick to add the two from Cook. So Leigh lead by 6 points to 0 when they thought they were potentially behind. Lachlan Lamb, little double pump from him, and often as we've seen, down with effect, and into that opportunity pops David Armstrong to score again. What a start he's having, but the Lachlan Lamb double pump just drawing out that cast defence, and Armstrong with a finish.
It's a 2v1 with fullback, brilliant from Lachlan Lamb. That is absolutely brilliant. And I think Gareth O'Brien does the same. He plays a little bit quicker, and Jensen Windley thinks, I've got to turn in, and he does do, and then Jack Hughes just hits a line inside the centre senior.
Edwin Ipape, you heard the noise lifting a moment ago. It was because of his arrival from the interchange bench. Very much the folk hero in these parts. Liu puts it back, Lamb with a short one. Is there a pass on? Oh, there was a pass on. Popped up by Hughes, but Armstrong couldn't keep hold.
Are waiting for Gareth O'Brien to get the ball. So when he gets it short, they're not on the front foot, and when they do get there, it's a rush pass.
This will be the last play. Went to ground again, referee says get up. Assi now slides it into that in-goal area. There's only a Castleford man chasing that in the shape of Sam Hall, and he's got it down. Leigh defenders flat-footed, Hall went herring after it, and he's got his reward.
Yeah, it's a brilliant kick from Dejan Assi, this one, Dave, and rolls into the in-goal, only one chaser, and very well deserved. You don't want your bench to come on the field, Dave, and make a difference, and Hall has done. He's made a 40-metre break, and then he's got on the end of a kick.
What an impact he's having. That's kicked over as well. That is added, and it means now that Castleford have narrowed the gap to 12 points to 6. Laulu Tonga guy trying to get on the outside shoulder, quick hands, and the weight and the strength of Ravalawa claims the try for Castleford. And no wonder they are celebrating. Ravalawa looks as cool as a cucumber in scoring that, and Castleford find themselves back within 2. And there's another one. At the start of the day, Ravalawa was starting the game as 18th man.
See, the thing with that, Dave, is when they don't take the penalty, it goes back to the scrum.
Rossi got off that left boot. Always just shaves the post and goes in. Well, would you believe it? Only his second goal of the season.
Now, I used to kick some goals, Dave, and I wanted it flat wherever I was. That's a hell of a kick from the sideline. And it just shaves the inside of the post and goes over. We are level. Yeah. Who saw this coming? Nobody. After 20 minutes, you're thinking, how many is it going to be for Castleford Tigers in defeat? At 12-12, this is game on. There'll be lots of teams in and around you. You've got to that stage of the season now, Dave, where every game matters, and even if you're not in it, it matters to your team. So St Helens will be looking here back in Castleford. As you said, there'll be a number of teams that are looking to get into the top 6. That'll be hoping Castleford can get a result.
And we'll play it. Pape brings it out, and here comes Cook now, and Lamb's involved with a kick towards the corner, and Hanley got there first. Huge effort from a mile of Hanley. Adrian Lamb's kick at Lachlan Lamb's kick, judged to perfection.
Fired out the cannon, and then he jumps off one foot there, his left foot, and finds the line. What a finish that is. There's no right to get there, has he, behind Dejan?
Tough ask from very near the touchline, but the kick is wonderful, absolutely wonderful, and 18 points to 12. And Lamb with that delayed pass again, and look at that, Armstrong will score for the second time in the game. says thank you very much. Still needs a finish. My goodness, what a try. I guess as an opposition player, you know that's going to happen.
We can't
You'll have read it. You'll have read it in training during the week, wouldn't you? But you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, there's one thing knowing what a team's going to do and what a player's going to do, Dave, and it's having the ability and the defensive structure to be able to stop it.
Declan Cook cleared a 3 before that, and it's now 4 out of 4, and 24 points to 12. It was Liam Horn who was down. He's back up and in the defensive line, but Castleford with an opportunity here. Arce stops and then throws it out. Windley gets it on. Laulu Tonga guy with the footwork and rips a hole through that Leigh defence, and the challenge is on again.
It's Liam Horn he gets at. It's brilliant from Laulu Tonga guy, because I think he sees Liam Horn gets back to the defensive line late. He ends up going all the way back to the try line. There's a big V in the defensive line. You just see it on the edge of the line there, and then he skips on his overs and gets him on his outside shoulder.
This kick goes a long way to deciding whether we might be having another one again. Yep, it has gone over. 2 out of 2 from Arce. 24-18. Slow to his feet. More a reflection of the time of the game than any possible injury. 19 seconds to go. Less than that.
Brutal game, Dave. I think Castleford have played the part in this one. Came here with no expectation and have been really brave.
Ball's lost it. Knock on. They need to form the scrum quickly. They're not going to get there. They're going to be beaten by the clock. The hooter sounds. And as many expected when they turned up to this ground today, Leigh victorious. But nobody, I think, would have expected the battle that we have had. A vital 2 points for Adrian Lamb's side. But what a fight we have seen from Ryan Carr's Castleford today. Leigh get the 2 points that keeps them on that upward trajectory. But Castleford have shown pride in their performance, and they could easily, well, not easily, but they might have won this match today, Paul Cook.
Two disallowed tries, Dave. They're rightly so disallowed, by the way, but that's how close Castleford were tonight. I mean, where was that team at Magic Weekend last weekend? And I know that he's made some changes here, Ryan Carr, but if you get that commitment and that desire from your team weekly, then you're going to win more than you lose here. That's a really tough place to come here, and Castleford have been really, really brave in defeat. But Leigh march on and they get the job done, David. It doesn't matter whether you win by 1 or 100, you still get 2 competition points. David Armstrong very good today. I thought Lachlan Lamb has come up with the big plays, and I think he's been brilliant. I thought Phoenix Laulu Tonga guy on the other team, you know, really, really brave performance from him. Scores a couple, sets a couple up, and wow, what a game of rugby league.
Well, we saw Ryan Carr there shaking his head as the referee and his assistants, his touch judges came past. You rather suspect that he felt they were hard done to at times today.
Yeah, but when you're down there, Dave, some things just don't go your way, do they? You've got to make your own luck. I think today they've been very brave and could easily have won the game, and that's a step forward for the Tigers after last weekend.